Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. Tia, this is the thing. I actually love Tia Mowry. I've been following Tia on Instagram for some time now. Not like years and years and years, but I think I probably started following Tia online probably like 2 years ago, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, somewhere around that. I like Tia. I always felt like Tia was a good vibe. Like, I like Tamara too. Tia just reminds me of that girl that I feel like I can hang out with in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just seems like, like a little bougetto, but still down to earth, still a little uppity, right? But still, I'll cuss you out if I need to, but I don't like to do all that carrying on because I'm a lady, hey. But I'll reach down in my bag and pull out my hot sauce if I need to. I like Tia. But Tia's sister, we have to hold you accountable. And accountability does not mean that you dislike someone. It actually means you value the relationship. Because I don't want you to go out like that. Now, I don't have no relationship with Tia, I'm just saying. I don't want you to go out like this, Tia. I really don't. So Tia, she has a reality show coming out. I think I want to review her show. I think it will be something different, not different, but it'll be something different from like the Housewives, Yeah. Because the Housewives, that's a whole, girl. So anyways, I'm thinking about reviewing her show. Tia has now been on a promo tour, and she made a pit stop at, I think it was Good Morning America. It was the Today Show with Hoda, and is how you pronounce her name, Hoda and Jenna. Well, anyway, so she's doing her promo thing, and this is what she had to say. So this is according to the Shade Room. Tia Mowry clarifies statement about her and Tamara not being close. So just listen to what she had to say about the viral clip, okay? And then I'm gonna play. Matter of fact, I want to play the viral clip first, and then we'll listen to Tia respond to the clip, okay? Hold up. Where is it at? Cause Tia, I'm not gonna let you play in my face like this. Oh, hold up.
Of having a mom and a dad in one household. And when you're dropping your kids off, you actually visually see how that is no longer.
We're about to go to Daddy's house now. Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, pick up the phone and call her. But that's family done.
She said the part that had a lot of people talking was the part where she said she wished that her and Tamara was still close, where she could just pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not the case anymore. Okay? Like I said, let me play this. I'm getting ahead. I'm getting excited. Let me play this. This is what Tia had to say about that, okay?
Tia, I don't know that you knew that saying that would get as much attention as it did.
No.
Were you surprised?
I was definitely, surprised. But hey, I've been in this industry for such a long time, and I know that some things can be taken out of context.
Yeah.
So
it is
what it is.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Have you had a chance to speak with her since that time?
Definitely. Yeah. And she, agreed that it was, ridiculous.
Yeah.
As siblings, it is very normal that as we get older, we take on, different roles and responsibilities. Yep. And some of those roles are being, married and being a mother, and her children, they lean on her. My children lean on me. And That's what I meant by
Yeah,
that we're just not as close
Yes.
in
Proximity,
in
even.
proximity.
Y'all don't live in the, do you live in the same town?
We don't live in
Yeah.
the same town.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tia, we're not gonna let you play in our face. Sister, it is what it is. And it's okay. Okay? You said what you said. You said out of your mouth that you wish that you could pick up the phone and call your sister. But y'all not close like that no more. And that is okay. Tia, I think that what made the situation bigger than what it was when you responded to the clip via, I think she responded via People Magazine. I can't remember. And now you're, again, continuing this promo tour, acting as if we didn't hear you say what you said. Tia should have just come out and said, listen, my sister and I are not that close anymore. That doesn't mean that we don't still talk. That doesn't mean we still don't text. That doesn't mean that we still don't see each other. Tia should have explained it like this. My sister and I, we grew up in the same household. We worked together, okay? We were literally tied to the hip. Not literally, but we were tied to the hip for decades. We are now in a space where she wants to have her own identity. I want to have my own individual identity. And that may cause for us to kind of take a break from each other. That's it. You know what I'm saying? She's married. I was married. She has kids. I have kids. We're just trying to figure out who we are in our own personalities and not be so connected. That doesn't mean that I won't bop you in the face if you say something about my sister, right? That don't mean that, girl, we're not gonna tussle if you say something slick about TT. Because that's still my sister. We just trying to figure out some stuff right now. I think if Tia would have came back and said something like that, I really think people would have been like, oh, okay. But the thing is, when you come back and try and play in our faces as if you just didn't say what you said. You didn't say nothing about she live in a different city. You live in a different city. You said, I wish I could pick up the phone and call her. But we just ain't close like that. That's what you said. You should have stood in it. Stand in it. Okay? And stop playing in people's faces, Tia. You said what you said. You said what you said. And I refuse to believe that whatever editing happens on that show, Tia may not be one of the final voices. You see what I'm saying? It's not like, the girls on Real Housewives or Love and Hip Hop where how they edited the show is how they edited the show. Right? I believe that however it was, the girls love to blame stuff on editing. It was the editing. Girl, Tia, please. I'm sure you're probably one of the final voices that says, okay, girl, go ahead and put that out. We can't blame it on editing because you said what you said. But again, we still love Tia. But Tia, we want you to stand in your truth and stop playing in our faces. Because we don't do the playing in our faces. We don't do the gaslighting. Because right now, Tia, you're on a gaslighting promo tour. I don't know. I've been doing this for years. I just meant, we don't live in the same city and, it's just a proximity. Girl, no. You meant that you and your sister ain't cool like that. And that's okay. We going through some stuff right now. And I can't call her like I could have called her probably 5 years ago. But that's still my sister and I love her to pieces. And instead of us talking probably once every day, now we may speak on the phone probably once every month. We may text, once a week. But we really not cool like that right now. Girl, people go through stuff in relationships. That's it. Anyways, let's move on. DDG, the Little Mermaid, her baby daddy. He responded to the backlash he received. he got down to somebody's podcast, and I made a video about this last night, so I'm not going to go over everything I said. I'll put the link. If you want to watch the video from last night, you can. I'll play the clip of what he said so you'll know why he responded. Listen to this.
9 to 5 should only be used to fund your own business. Like, I don't think nobody should ever get a job and say, I'm going to be the 10-year best employee of the year. Like, nobody should ever think that, because if you ever late too many times, they're going to get rid of you. They don't care what you got going on in your family. They don't care about nothing. If I'm the business and you always late and you doing this, I'm firing you. It's plain and simple. I don't give a damn what you got going on, because I know I got 1,000 applications and they gonna grind hard because they need this money to fund their business or just to work here forever. So I'll tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, you can't be stuck in no 9 to 5. It's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but it's like, it's what you're doing with the 9 to 5. You shouldn't be working a 9 to 5 to take care of your life for the rest of your life. 9 to 5.
Girl. Oh, this is what he had to say. Sorry. Girl. He came back and he said, just my opinion, if you aspire to be a boss one day, you have to invest in yourself. None wrong with working a 9 to 5 for your entire life, though, if you're cool with it. I just like to motivate people to dream bigger. I did say, I believe there's this misconception with people when they think of folks who work 9 to 5s, they think of jobs that may not necessarily require a certain skill set, a certain level of education. They think when they hear 9 to 5s, they don't think of people who can make a lot of money. I really think that's a misconception when people think of 9 to 5s. Everybody doesn't want to start a business. Everybody's goal in life is not to be a business owner. If everybody's goal in life was to start a business and be a business owner, who gonna work the business? Girl, it's kind of like if you wanted to open up a restaurant. You do know you're gonna have somebody to be the host, girl, the busboy, the cook, girl, the waitress, the waiter, like the housekeeping. Like, girl, you do, like, I get what I like I said, not to go off into this hole, because I don't want to really regurgitate what I've already said. It's one thing if you wanted to push, if you have dreams and goals in life, whatever job you're working now, it is okay to use some of that income to fuel the goals, the other goals you have in life, right? If you know you want to become a fashion designer, it's okay to work at Nordstrom and use that money to kind of get your pieces together to show people what you can create. But to push the narrative of you shouldn't want to work a 9 to 5, or you should want to use a 9 to 5 to start your own business. Like when you call the doctor's office and Lil Halo, ain't that they baby's name? Who you think answering the phone to make sure that they put you in the system? Oh, you can see Dr. So-and-so at 10 a.m. on Monday. Somebody has to work these jobs. Girl. And again, everybody's goal in life is not to be a business owner. Everyone who starts a business is not blessed to the point where they can just start a business and just walk away. Right? A lot of people who start businesses, girl, they'll tell you. Somebody was in the comment section, shout out to the cousin, was in the comment section saying how she owns an online boutique and she got to do everything herself. Girl. Running a business, starting a business can be very, very hard work. Not to say that it won't pay off if that's what your goal is. But if that's your goal. Ebony K. Williams taught us that you should try and maximize your potential. If your potential is, if your goal in life, also I'm putting the two together. If your goal in life is to just say, I want to make enough money to support me and my family, that's my goal, then girl, that's your goal. Okay? If your goal in life is to become a teacher, that could be somebody's dream. I want to become an engineer. Right? I want to run an insurance company. I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I just think that we need to get to a point where instead of pushing people just being business owners, I don't want to go into some deep conversation. I don't. I think for me, I just think we should push. I think we should just push people being happy, however that looks. And what makes you happy is not going to make me happy. My goal in life is not to be a billionaire. I don't have that on my board. The top thing is to be happy. And that does not mean following the rules that have been set for us when we come into this world. If your goal, if you being happy looks like you working this 9 to 5 that looks a certain way, if that's what makes you happy at the end of the day, end of story. End of story. And again, I want people to stop thinking that, girl, just because you work a 9 to 5, that means, that triggers me for some reason. I don't know why, because I don't even work a 9 to 5, but it triggers me for some reason because I think what it is because I really do think a lot of people think that people who work 9 to 5s are just like these people who have no goals and dreams and aspirations in life and like they don't make a lot of money. And it's like, girl, what are y'all like? I just don't understand people like that. It's no shade. And if you think that way, I want you to stop. I really want you to stop. There are people out there who work 9 to 5s who make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Hey! Please don't get it twisted. The girls is living good. Eating good. Shopping good. Traveling good. Baby, savings accounts and checking accounts on fat. Okay? Do what they want to do. We just got to be careful with, and like I said, girl, it is what it is. Maybe because I'm getting older too. He's young. He's young. He don't know no better. I'm a man of a particular age. Y'all know my birthday next Tuesday. Girl, I'm getting old, child. That's the goal, though. That's the goal. I'm actually happy. For those who have been following me for some time, they know that I used to struggle really, really bad when my birthday came around. Girl, it used to be a mess. But last year was my first time not crying. Girl, I cry on my birthday. Girl, it's that bad. Girl, it's a mess. It's dramatic fish. But last year was like my first time not crying. Last year I was okay. Believe it or not, I was surprised. I was like, oh, girl, it's going to be a mess. But anyways, I'm a little older, so my way of thinking, thank God, has evolved and is not like I used to think. I remember when I was younger, I used to always think, I'm from a very, 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 very small town. I never understood people who wanted to stay in the town that I'm from. And I had to realize that everybody's goal in life is not to live in the big city. You know what I'm saying? Some people actually love living in smaller towns. Some people love the country life. Everybody don't want to be in the hustle and the bustle girl. It's freeways and Girl, traffic at 12 o'clock in the evening. Girl, bumper to bumper at 5 o'clock in the evening. Like, everybody don't want to live that way. And that is okay. That is completely okay. But I think one of the things we need to start pushing more is people being happy. And however that looks, whether it's you owning your own business, whether it's you being a school teacher, a dentist, an engineer, a therapist, right? Even if it's a job where you don't own it, if you're happy at the end of the day, then that's where the conversation needs to stop. If you're not happy, then that's when we can continue the conversation. Well, what will make you happy in life? Well, I want to do this. That's when you, and that doesn't even necessarily mean that you still will go to wanting to own your own business. You could be a sales associate at Nordstrom and you say, I'm not happy in this position. I really want to be a store manager. You see what I'm saying? Anyways. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Baby, listen to this. So were you affected? Thousands of Bank of America customers left with $0 in their bank accounts after widespread outage. I didn't even know nothing about this. I was on the phone with my sister yesterday. And she was like, you check your account? I was like, what? What's going on? Can I check my account for what? Now, I do check my account pretty much every day. I'm making like I got, girl, please don't get this twisted. I'm making like I got thousands of dollars in my account. I do not. Girl, the couple of dollars I got, I just be trying to make sure it's still there though. Okay? But she was like, I was like, check my account for what? And she was like, yeah, they said Bank of America had an outage. I said, who? Girl, I was at the store. And I grabbed my phone so fast. I said, I was at Target. I was like, baby, hold on. Girl, let me see. The devil is busy. I was okay, thank God. On Wednesday, October the 2nd, thousands of Bank of America customers were left with $0 in their bank accounts due to a widespread outage. According to the website Down Detector, which monitors tech disruptions, reports of glitches spiked around 12:47 p.m. ET when about 20,266 outages were reported. Dozens of people were complaining about their account balances not showing up in the Bank of America app, while others said they could access their accounts, but they were showing balances of $0. Meanwhile, some of BOA customers revealed that when they called the automated phone lines, they were receiving their correct balances. Bank of America, which is the second largest bank in the U.S., behind JP Morgan, serves over 69 million domestic consumer and small business clients. When the Bank of America widespread outage began affecting customers, the company attempted to assist everyone via their helpline account on X. They were directing them to an automated link to request help. Girl. In a statement to Fox Business, the company says some clients are experiencing an issue accessing their accounts and balance information today. These issues are being addressed and have largely been resolved. We apologize for any inconvenience. According to Down Detector, the tech outages at Bank of America were still being reported into the 7 p.m. hour. 7 p.m. ET hour, Eastern Time hour. Girl. That's a mess. That's why people don't be trusting banks. You got Wells Fargo. Let me tell you something. You got Wells Fargo out here, girl, still playing with our auntie money. Auntie Wendy, yes. Girl, and you know Wells Fargo, girl, no shade to the girls who work at Wells Fargo, you know. But Wells Fargo, girl, y'all been in some mess because I heard y'all was over there opening, I think opening up accounts and stuff like that in people's name, like to try to make it seem as though y'all had more customers than what y'all had. It was some mess going on with Wells Fargo. You can't trust these banks, girl. I'm about to start putting my money in my mattress, girl, like they did back in the day. Okay. Anyways, were y'all affected? If y'all were, I hope y'all got y'all coin back. Honey, ain't nobody got no money like that to be playing. Child. Y'all be wanting to play too much with the girls' coins. It was something I saw I wanted to talk about. It was about Russell what's his name? What's his name? Russell Wilson. Not Wilson. That's Ciara husband, his fine ass. Ooh. Girl, if y'all got y'all a shout out to all the girls out there with a Russell Wilson. Yes, you got you a good one, bitch. Don't ever let him go, because bitch, I'm gonna be right around the corner trying to snatch his black ass up. All white ass. Hello? All Mexican ass. Or hey, whatever he is, girl. And if he's straight, if he don't like to swing my way, shawty, swing my way. Girl, if he don't like to swing my way, I'm gonna try to get one of my homegirls to snatch his ass up. Girl, that's why I said, girl, if Toya ever let Dr. Eugene go the way, I'm gonna have some of my friends in his DMs talking about like Sweet Tea did. Like Sweet Tea did to, what's that nigga name who was over there pulling quad down the flight of stairs? Dr. G. Like Dr. G did, huh? I mean, like Sweet Tea did Dr. G. I can give you what you want. I'm gonna have my homegirls in Russell Wilson's DMs talking about I can give you what you want. Yes. I'm gonna be in his DMs too. Okay? I don't mind playing stepmama. Hey! Hey! Yes, God. Not Russell Wilson. Russell Simmons. That's who I was talking about. Here we go. Russell Simmons failed to pay settlement and now owes $3 million to 3 women, including SA accuser. So, Bali resident Russell Simmons is on the hook for $3 million after failing to pay a settlement to 3 women, according to Variety. On Wednesday, October the 2nd, 3 confessions of judgment were filed in New York County Supreme Court on behalf of journalists Sal Lai Abrams, Sherry Abernathy, and Wendy Carolina Franco. The court documents are a part of a confidential settlement agreements that the music mogul entered into with the 3 women in November 2023. Per the site, Simmons agreed to pay each woman for alleged personal physical injuries and sickness by October the 1st, 2024, but the Def Jam co-founder failed to do so. Last year, as part of the settlement agreements, Simmons provided, did I say Simons? Simmons provided confessions of judgment to the plaintiffs and promised that in the event of default, the plaintiffs will be given an expedited means to obtain judgments in New York State Court and begin the collections process. As part of the settlement agreements, in which Russell Simmons did not admit to doing any wrongdoing, he promised to pay $1.2 million each to Abrams and Abernathy and $515,000 to Franco. Girl. Additional explicit details on why the original settlements were made were not offered in the documents. However, it's noted that Abrams, an author and DV activist, previously accused Russell Simmons of the R word in 1994. In 2020, she appeared in the documentary On the Record, which highlighted Black women's experiences in the hip-hop industry. Simmons, who has been living, for some reason, I keep thinking of Simon. Girl, I swear I be having 1,000 thoughts in my head. I've been thinking of Simon Cowell for some reason. I don't know why Simon Cowell has been in my head. But anyway, basically, Simons. I don't know why I keep saying Simons. Simmons, who has been living in Bali since 2018, has faced more than 20 women accusing him of SA over the last decade. As recently as this February, a Jane Doe who once worked for Def Jam alleged Simmons R'd her in the late 90s. 2 days after this lawsuit, another former Def Jam executive, Drew Dixon, sued Russell Simmons for defamation after she accused him of SA and labeled her as a liar. Girl, that's sad. They need to get their money. Drew not gonna get no money? Girl, does he even have the money? What, ain't it Russell broke? Girl, when I tell you, honey, baby, the dominoes are falling down, honey. Yes. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.